We're now going to look at Mosaic in terms of credit cards and analysing transactions as well as users of the cards themselves. So what I've uploaded now is just a standard sort of transactional database, looking at various attributes from credit card number, the holder, the credit card issuing country, the transaction amount per bank, and we can couple these two attributes now. So on the screen you can see which one reflects each other. We've also got merchant country, whether there's a cross-border transaction, and what I'm doing now is actually creating a new attribute so we can see how many transactions were done at each merchant. There we are. And what we can do now is we put this into ascending order. So as we can see, our largest merchant is Gulf Air, followed by Apple, Sony, etc., etc. What you can also do now is look at how that works on particular times of the year. So for example, we're now looking at Q2 2010, and these are all recalculated to show our analysis for that particular period. It's a very big strength of Mosaic to actually go in there and segment the dates. We can also prioritize transactions, so looking at things from below $50 in green and looking at all our $50 transactions are below and seeing which merchants are the highest on that basis. And of course we can also integrate our graphics package into this, and as you saw before, create dashboards. And now we're just looking at the formulas, asking the question whether it is cross-border. So now we're looking at all the cross-border transactions. So now what we can do is actually define a new attribute and say how many times there are actual credit card holders using their cards. Again, we get our answer. I'll have to decouple it. But what we're seeing now is a broad range of uses. And if we go to our sort of highest users, those who use the credit cards most often, we can highlight them and we have their information. I mean, there are guys here using it 102 times, and we can see how many occurrences there are. So most people use their cards 50 to 52 times in a certain period, and we can highlight that frequency as well. Now what we can do is just generate some graphs out of that. Just see here, creating a column chart showing our merchants. I mean, the analysis you can do is much further, but it's sort of available instantly. And again, we can define a new attribute now to show the usage month on month. The idea being you can see certain hotspots of the year, times when people use their cards at the peak levels. And that shows you how it can be used really in a basic sense in terms of credit card transactions. Obviously you can go much further into it.